Hi, my name is Daryl Cartwright. I am an AI Acceleration Architect at AWS. Today, I'll walk through a hyper-personalized streaming experience powered by generative AI and multi-agent orchestration on AWS. Content discovery is one of the biggest challenges in streaming right now. Subscribers have more choices than ever, but most platforms still rely on static recommendations that don't adapt to individual taste in real time. Our team built this demo to show what's possible when you combine Amazon Personalize with agentic AI, personalized content, conversational search, and real-time scene understanding. So let's take a look. We start with the familiar concept: 4 viewer profiles under one account. Each profile has its own preferences and watch history stored in DynamoDB, and those directly shape what gets recommended. Let's go with Action Fan. The home screen is tailored to this profile. Top Picks for You is powered by Amazon Personalize. Batch recommendations generated from this user's interaction history, synced to DynamoDB, and enriched with movie metadata from an IMDb dataset indexed in OpenSearch serverless. If we take a look at our Because You Watched Mission Impossible, each recommendation has a short blurb explaining why it was picked, written by an LLM using the source movie, the recommended title, and the user's preferences. Now, let's try our conversational search. I can ask it something like, I'd like to watch something like Stranger Things, but with more action. This request hits a multi-agent pipeline, built with Strands agents and hosted on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core. First, a router agent classifies the intent of the message. Next, a planning agent analyzes the request alongside the user's stored preferences and watch history and builds a search strategy. Then, an execution agent takes that plan and executes it, generating an embedding of the enriched query, running a semantic search against our movie catalog, and retrieving the best matches. Finally, the responder agent re-ranks the results based on the user's preferences and returns the top picks with a short conversational explanation. So here are our results, along with tappable suggestions, which are follow-up themes generated by the agent so the user can keep exploring. We can choose one of these tappable options, or we can ask a new question. For a follow-up, I'll use the microphone this time to ask a new question instead of typing or selecting the tappable. How about something more recent than those movies? That's Amazon Transcribe Streaming, real-time speech-to-text that auto-submits when it detects silence. And because this is multi-turn, the agent uses Bedrock Agent Core memory to recall the previous conversation within this session. It's not starting from scratch. It knows what we already asked for and refines the results accordingly. And now we have our results from our follow-up question. Now, let's switch to our rom-com lover profile. As you can see, these top picks for you are completely different than the last profile. Personalized generated distinct recommendations based on this profile's history. Here at the top, we have a My List. Users can add or remove titles to their list, and those signals get stored per profile. This is data that can feed back into Amazon Personalize to further refine recommendations. First, we have Mozart in the Jungle. Let's go ahead and play it. Here, we have our video player, and we have a chat where we can ask what is going on in this movie or show. For example, I can ask, what's happening in this scene? This looks up chapter and segment data from OpenSearch, metadata pre-indexed using Bedrock data automation, and retrieves relevant script passages from a Bedrock knowledge base. It synthesizes all of that into a narrative description. A scene summary references the characters by name. I can also ask, who is the main actor in this scene? And it will pull celebrity detection data from the different video segments. That's the hyper-personalized streaming experience, Amazon Personalize, agentic AI on Bedrock Agent Core, and real-time scene understanding, all on AWS. Thank you for watching.